All right, as promised, I have another story for you. Remember, as I'm practicing my reading and speaking today, you're going to be practicing your listening skills, and you guys will practice your reading and speaking a little bit later. The book I have today is called Tito Puente, the Mambo King, or the Rey del Mambo. Same as last time, I'll read the page in English, and then I'll try my best to read it in Spanish. But just like you might make mistakes when you're reading, sometimes I'll make mistakes too, and that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, clap your hands for Tito Puente. The Mambo King plays and sways as people dance the mambo, the rumba, and the cha-cha. Damas y caballeros, niños y niñas, aplauden a Tito Puente. El rey de mambo toca su música y se balancea mientras la audiencia baila el mambo, la rumba y el cha-cha-cha. Before he could walk, Tito was making music. He banged spoons and forks on pots and pans, windowsills and cans. Aún antes de caminar, Tito ya hacía música. Usaba cucharas y tenedores para golpear ollas y sartenes, alfeñizadas y latas. He makes the same sound. Tum tick a tack tick tum tick tum tum. He was so loud, his neighbors in Spanish Harlem said, "Get that boy some music lessons." And that is exactly what his mother did. Hacía tanto ruido que sus vecinos del barrio de Harlem decían, "Lleven a ese niño a tomar clases de música." Y eso es exactamente lo que hizo su mamá. Tito loved to dance, too. A Tito también le encantaba bailar. Every year, his church held a Stars of the Future contest. Little Tito danced and spun and tapped and drummed, and Tito won. He was named King of the Stars. Over the years, Tito became king 4 times. Cada año, su iglesia auspiciaba un concierto llamado Las Estrellas del Futuro. El pequeño Tito bailó, guiro, zapateo, tamborila y Tito ganó. Lo coronaron rey de las estrellas. Al paso de los años, Tito fue nombrado rey 4 veces. When he wasn't playing music, Tito played baseball with sticks on the streets of his neighborhood. Cuando no estaba tocando música, Tito jugaba al béisbol con palos de madera en las calles de su barrio. Tito performed at parties, restaurants, and clubs. His first band was called Los Happy Boys, and their music made people happy. Tito tocaba en fiestas, restaurantes y clubes nocturnos. Su primera banda se llamaba Los Happy Boys. Su música hacía que la gente se sentiría feliz. During World War II, Tito was in the Navy. He joined the ship's band and learned to play the saxophone and write music. After the war, Tito went to the Juilliard School of Music and dreamed of having his own band. Tito forma parte de la Marina durante la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Allí se unió a la banda de su barco y aprendió a tocar el saxofón y a escribir música. Después de la guerra, Tito estudió en la Escuela de Música Juilliard. Soñaba con tener su propia orquesta. On weekends, Tito played magical mambos and beautiful cha-chas with different bands at the Palladium Ballroom in New York City. People loved dancing to salsa and the rhythms of Tito and his timbales. Still, he wished he could be the band leader. Durante los fines de semana, Tito tocaba mambos mágicos y cha-cha-chas bellos con diferentes bandas en el Salón de Baile Palladium en Nueva York. A la audiencia le encantaba bailar al sol de la salsa y los diferentes ritmos que Tito tocaba con sus timbales. Sin embargo, él seguía deseando ser director de una orquesta. Tito's dream finally came true when he led his very own big band, the Tito Puente Orchestra. He wrote music and recorded more than 100 albums. He made music with Celia Cruz, Santana, and La Lupe. El sueño de Tito al fin de se hizo realidad cuando logró dirigir su propia orquesta, la orquesta de Tito Puente. Tito reescribió su propia música y grabó más de 100 álbumes. Tocó con Celia Cruz, Santana y La Lupe. When the Tito Puente orchestra played, the tambourine sounded like rain on metal roofs. Cuando la orquesta de Tito Puente tocaba, las panderetas sonaban como la lluvia cayendo sobre tecos de metal. Lo siento. The horns blew high and loud and strong and low. Los cuernos soplaban altos y agudos, fuertes y graves. The claves smacked clackety-clack, clack-clack, and everyone's feet went tappity-tap. Best of all, Tito played the timbales. Los claves se golpeaban, claquite, claquite, clac, clac, y todos los pies hacían tapiti-tap. Y lo mejor de todo, Tito tocaba los timbales. And this says, thank you, gracias. In 1979, Tito won a very special award called a Grammy, the first of 5. It was a way of saying, thank you, Tito. Thank you, Mambo King. Thank you for making us want to dance and sing. In 1979, Tito recibió un premio muy especial llamado el Grammy, el primero de 5 que recibiera durante su vida. El primero fue una forma de decir, gracias, Tito. Gracias, Rey de Mambo. Gracias para inspirarnos a bailar y a cantar. The dancers twirled, the lights swirled, and the mambo went on and on. Los bailarines giraban, las luces daban vueltas en espiral, y el mambo seguía y seguía. And so that was all about Tito Puente. A lot of you guys know how much I love music, that I like to play instruments. I'm not a very good dancer, but I like to play instruments. Toco la guitarra, right? I play the guitar and the ukulele and some other instruments. Y me gusta canto. I like to sing. So hopefully you enjoyed this book, Tito Puente, Rey del Mambo. Let me know what you think.